Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Buster's Book Reviews. Today we're gonna look at a novel called Rabbit, Chasing Beth Rider by Ellen Mays. Now, Ellen Mays is Chris Snider's editor, so she's responsible for helping him get all his spooky books out that I love so much. So that makes her okay in my book right there. But she's also a very talented writer, and this is her most popular book. Now, Beth Rider is an author, best-selling author, and her book gets so popular it goes to #1 and just skyrockets. But it's not a good thing in this case because it gets some unwanted attention by an ancient race of vampires called the Rackham. And what happens is every time one of them reads her book, they start to get to know God and they get religious and they actually go from being a vampire to being human. And so the elders of all the vampires, they start getting like, hey, this isn't cool. I mean, we got to get rid of this woman because I want everybody to stay vampires. This isn't good. So what they do is they send somebody to go after her and they turn her into a rabbit. Now what happens is they bite her and she grows floppy bunny ears and she gets a fluffy tail. I'm just kidding. Okay, what really happens is they do something to where it makes it to where anybody can hunt, any vampire can smell her and hunt her down, and any way she gets hurt, she can heal. Now that's not a good thing because that means they can break her bones, cut her, scratch her, do whatever, and she'll always heal back, which means it can be constant torture. So they make her like a play toy until they can cut her head off or something. So that makes her in trouble right there. Then she meets this Rackham named Michael, and he's a really nice guy, and he for some reason he's drawn to her and he wants to protect her. And as we go through the book, it kind of grows between, it's about her trying to get away from these guys, but it's also about the growing romance between her and Michael. Michael just gradually ends up falling more and more in love with her. So, but those aren't the only two colorful characters in this. There's a lot of great characters in this, and it's a very good book. It's very Christian-based, and I think if you like that genre, you'll enjoy it. And if you love vampires, this is definitely worth a read. It is an excellent book, and I definitely give it 4 stars. Now, I don't give too much detail because I don't want to ruin the great story for you, but that was just kind of the general outlook of it. And I look forward to many more great books by Ellen Mays and many more projects between her and Chris Snider. Now, I guess that'll do it for today's episode. And as Chris always says, happy reading.